that. So let's switch a little bit to talk about, you've mentioned a lot about your stores, let's talk about some of the physical stores. Obviously so much focus on e-commerce in the last few years, especially after COVID, but now traffic is kind of coming back for a lot of retailers. A lot of the studies we do show specifically in Gen Zs and younger shoppers actually love coming into stores, and you guys have been able to capture that so well, and it's just kind of added to this success. So what are some of the things that you think Sephora does especially well to make sure your customers love coming into the stores?
Yeah, beyond the product assortment, our secret sauce 1000% is our beauty advisors. So again, going back to the history of Sephora, we started with non-commissioned salespeople. We really believed in educating our beauty advisors. We have over 25,000 highly educated, beauty passionate beauty advisors across the U.S. and Canada. And when I think about how I want to sort of think about my investments in terms of payroll, in terms of education, instead of in the case of training, we really put a lot around our beauty advisors. And one of the things that I've always loved and appreciated about Sephora is that we've never looked at technology as a way of replacing the human interaction. Beauty is so tactile, it's so demonstrative, it's such a category where there's a deep passion around it, right? I mean, everybody has a first beauty story. Everybody knows the first time they went and got their makeup done, or the first lipstick they bought, or, I have those stories too. And so I think that human connection is so important. And, one example of that, for example, is we have a digital skin scan tool that we launched over a decade ago, but really we've upped our game using AI and millions and millions of consumer insights with our over 40 million beauty insiders. And all of our beauty advisors have this tool, on their device, and essentially they put it up against your skin, and they can tell you the right foundation shade for you, and they can also tell you what you need in terms of the canvas, whether you have oily skin or combination skin, and what you need in order to use the skincare properly for your skin. But that is a conversation starter, right? And anybody could just type something in, but for them, because the conversation could be, oh, I'm actually going on vacation and I want to look a little bit tanner and I want glowy skin, or I'm going to be on stage, I want matte skin, and that can't happen through technology. Yeah. And so, the combination, I think, of our product assortment, our incredibly educated beauty advisors who are not commissioned, and then digital tools to enhance that experience, I think is really what's made our stores so successful, and to your point, has come back stronger than ever post-pandemic.
Yeah, and it's always amazing to me the amount of time your customers spend in their stores. I have a 13-year-old daughter, and she will spend an hour, 2 hours in Sephora. It's amazing how there's just so many points of interaction there for customers. So